Welcome to sunny Newton. We're here for the Defender Challenge by Bowler. This is Wales, this is Overdrive. Think rallying and you're probably thinking something like this. Sporty saloons taking on tricky Welsh forest roads. And most likely, not this. Land Rover's Defender is not well known for being a rally stage conquering supercar, so why take it rallying?
The Defender is a perfect platform to learn the disciplines and techniques for international rally raids. So it's a very analogue car, and it's not about going fast, it's about learning the techniques.
How satisfying is it to see the Defenders in competitive action?
Well, it's absolutely fantastic. It's amazing to see fast Defenders out on the rally courses today. It's just great to see them out there.
The crews have spent their first morning in action out on the stages, and now they're in their first service of the day here at Sweet Lamb. Let's go and find out what their first impressions of the Defender are.
Fantastic, just fantastic. No, really flowy tracks, very complimentary to the Defender vehicle. No, brilliant. We can afford to get off the road a little bit more because we've got a bit more ground clearance. Some of the tight hairpins are interesting for us, as those out there know the Defender doesn't have the best turning circle. But no, really, technique comes to mind. We have got no technology, it's down to the drivers, but in my eyes it's down to the co-drivers because I don't know what's round them bends.
How does the Defender compare to anything you've driven before? Have you done any rallying?
No, I've done no rallying before, so this is my first rally car.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
How are you finding it? Is it quite easy to manoeuvre? Or?
It feels responsive, you can feel what it's doing, and no, it's good, and it's quite powerful, so it's been great fun.
It's good. It's getting used to it. You know, it'll do so much. You've got to be careful. You know, it can bite your backside if you're not careful. So it's just getting used to what it can do and how far you can push it, really. So sharp learning curve.
I bet. What about the man whose name is synonymous with fast Land Rovers, Drew Bowler? 5 cars are out on the stages now. Are they performing as well as you planned them to?
They are, they're great, yeah. So the drivers are all enjoying themselves, which is really what it's all about.
Oh, brilliant.
And they're all learning the trade, so some are putting in some reasonable times. There's others that are just sort of taking it easy. It's the first rally. Let them get into it, get used to it. So no, really, really pleased with it.
For some crews, everything went smoothly, but when returning to service for the second time, one car seemed to have a bit more ventilation. What happened to the hole in the car?
The hole in the car, well, that's a bit of a story. There we were, getting faster and faster, and we were coming down the straight before the finish, and I thought, well, we'll just about be able to make this because it was very, very slippery. The water was running and the mud was there, and didn't look good. Anyway, I could feel the car moving, and I thought, are we going to make this right-hand bend or not? And inevitably we didn't, did we? We slid right off the road, down a bank, onto a tree, and the tree went into the upper window of the car. So then it took us a bit of time to get ourselves out of the ditch. We had to move the car backwards and forwards, and when we did that, we cooked the clutch, and we had no clutch. So the last stage and a half we did with no clutch. So we've had a great afternoon.
Still did it.
We're here.
Still made
it's a
it.
miracle, isn't it? Shows what us off-road drivers can do.
Another couple of stages and back to Newtown for the finish. And the first ever winner of the Defender Challenge, Ed Cobley and Andrew Jackson.
Well, I mean, this is the first race, the inaugural race today. Beautiful weather for it, and we will expect to see the grids grow over. We're expecting 10 cars for the next grid in a second round, and ultimately we'd like to see this go out to Europe and wider. And you know, it's going to build as we go along. So we're really looking forward to seeing more competitors on the grid next time.
I think it's on the way back tonight. We'll really start and think about it and consider it. Then next week we'll have a look at what's worked, what's not worked, then finally tune it ready for the next rally.